Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I do want to kind of hype the community up, point out some great things that are going to be happening in September that I think a lot of people kind of have dropped off their mind because this month, August, has been so busy. But if you think August was busy, then September should be just as busy, if not more so. And there are a lot of positive changes coming. And one of the best things I think that I noticed about August is that it has very little in terms of like active monetization. For instance, this Legend Celebration event, we have Real Deluxe Challenge, where you don't need, you don't purchase anything, you just need to clear the challenge. Login Crystal and the login calendar, which is completely free, and arenas, and they do give great stuff, pretty much better than anything else in the game at the moment, maybe with the exception of the BG store. And I love that. And it does appear that September is gonna largely follow the same suit. So let's just break down everything that's gonna be happening in September that we know for a fact that Kabam has already officially announced. There's gonna be Gladiator, his community choice winner, and as such there's a lot of excitement and hype and expectation of this champion, because so far obviously we have Hercules, who is from community choice, and Hercules is like the best busted champion in the game. I don't think we're getting another one of those. But Quicksilver, a very good champion, not for everybody, but there's no question about the fact that he is in fact good. And the second place, winners that we got from community choice votes, such as Omega Sentinel, also very powerful. So Gladiator obviously won the vote, so a lot of people want to see him in a game. Tons of expectations as another one, cosmic powerhouse Superman type similar character. People will expect a ton from Gladiator, so hopefully Kabam delivers on that. Another thing to definitely mention is Incursion store buff. That will include the 7-star crystal. So if you have any artifacts, do not spend them. Quick reminder that the changes that you have seen to the Incursions game mode are permanent. The map layout will remain the same because that is a permanent change. The way you get your hacks and the fact that they are, continuing through the entire Incursions run, that stays. Obviously, all of these mind, body, filament, vox, and photon fights, that goes away. But this new Incursion system with different maps, with different buffs and all that stuff, it stays. As well as the Incursion store buff is happening primarily with the addition of a 7-star crystal in it. And, well, that means that there's going to be cool chance to acquire a 7-star champion from Incursions. I do hope they revamp top zone bonuses as well for it, hopefully. So the next big thing is going to be Cap Enlistment event. That's going to be like a month-long event that's going to encourage everybody to be in alliance and an active alliance. You don't need to be in a top-tier alliance. I don't think it's going to matter much whether you're playing wars in Tier 1 or Tier 7 and stuff like that, but you will be earning points by basically doing everything that alliance should. Playing wars, playing alliance quest, doing battlegrounds, doing whatever. And you're going to be earning your rewards with your alliance. Again, in my opinion, very good kind of like free-to-play, team encouraging event that also will feature exclusive 7-star crystal. Now, we do not have the exact reward details, but we know that there are going to be 7-star shards, Titan shards, and a unique special 7-star crystal, similar to how Incursion Store is going to have a unique crystal, and similar to this selector that we are earning this month. So Cap Enlistment event, again, is going to be, in my opinion, I think, pretty much a guaranteed way to get the 7-star champion and a ton of other stuff, which we can talk a bit later in the video. And additional change to the monthly content is Paragon Gauntlet, that mini boss quest thing. Now, there are some things that I don't like about Paragon Gauntlet, such as the fact that you can only access it after you have explored Thronebreaker difficulty. And Thronebreaker difficulty, I know a lot of people who just don't do it because they don't think it's worth it or it's not interesting enough, and that's kind of annoying. It also means that nobody will be able to jump in it pretty much immediately, but fine. And the last thing that I don't like it is that Paragon Gauntlet rewards will also basically replace the solo milestone, but solo objective, where you get 25% TS6 CC for exploring Thronebreaker difficulty. Rewards from that are moving to this Paragon gauntlet. Now, ultimately, my opinion of this entire thing is still going to depend on the rewards from Paragon gauntlet and the fight structure itself. Looked cool. I'm excited to try it. But it better be rewarding, and it better be worth it, and it better be good. Definitely something that I think is a good addition to the game if executed properly. Now, moving on, we also have new Alliance War season. Now, this Alliance War season should be starting, I believe, at end of September, towards the October, but I did find it worth to include that season 44 will see a rank rewards update that will also feature Titan Crystal Shards, I believe more 7-star shards in general, and I think around at that time, that is going to be an October update, we're also going to see Loyalty Store feature a 7-star crystal, like a unique 7-star crystal in there as well. So that's yet another unique 7-star crystal once Loyalty Store updates. With season 44, Alliance War rewards will also be updated as announced by Kabam. And then lastly, perhaps something that I should have started the video with, is Ascension. September, you will receive your Primordial Dust, and Ascension is going to go live, and you will be able to ascend a 5-star champion out of the gate, but also Cap Enlistment event will feature enough materials to ascend our first 6 stars. It means we're going to see Ascended Hercules is running around the entire thing a lot. But that is going to be quite a big thing, and that all is happening next month. So I think that pretty much everybody here can agree that in September, by the looks of it, it is going to be a very, very, very busy time. I'm going to have Incursions to run to get the 7 stars, 7-star crystal. We're going to have Gladiator to hunt. We're going to have Cap Enlistment to win. So again, a nice warning before September starts. Find yourself an active alliance. Again, I don't think it will matter whether it's like the highest tier. I think what matters most, the way I understood this event explained, is as long as your alliance is active, as long as the people do the alliance war fights, as long as the people do the alliance quest fights, as long as people play battlegrounds, as long as people log in and do stuff in game, that alliance will be fine and better off than perhaps, you know, alliance with some massive accounts and massive rosters that doesn't play AQ or game actively. So you just need to make sure that you are an active alliance. And on top of it all, again, Paragon Gauntlet, perfect prime material for content right there. Happy for Alliance War rewards update. I must mention that I do hope that Kabam will announce change to the war system, because the current war system is awful. It's worse than it was. It's complete opposite from Set and Forget, and pretty much everybody that I talk to from higher level of alliances hate it a lot. Officers hate it the most, but players hate it too. Very bad. And I hope Kabam changed for season 44, which would be amazing if they did. And yeah, definitely super excited for Ascension. When it comes to Ascension, currently my thoughts are lingering upon 3 different champions, which is Hercules, because duh, there's no way we're going to see a 7-star Hercules, and that seems to make sense. Kingpin, because Kingpin is amazing, and Kingpin was my first rank 5 6-star, and I think if it improves the if Ascension improves the amount of, you know, attack bonus it gets from rage and stuff like that, and doesn't just work like a boost, then Kingpin is a great option. And Scorpion as well. I think those are my 3 most likely Ascendant champions. I do know that obviously, you know, there's going to be some random champions or some obvious champions coming from like FinTech. There's probably going to be Ascended Tigra. Wouldn't be surprised if Swede ascends Champion. Wouldn't be surprised if Lags ascends Torch or something. You know, we all have kind of our favorite champions. I think majority of the community will end up with 6-star Ascended Hercules. I most likely will end up with 6-star Ascended Kingpin, I think, but again, we'll see. But definitely look forward to seeing these Ascended 6 stars and whatever variety of them we will have. So anyhow, that's all that we know about September, as far as I can recall anyways. And yeah, I am definitely looking forward to all of that stuff. 7 stars from Incursions, Paragon, gauntlet, Ascension, all the good stuff. See you soon. Bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about